Hi friends, welcome to my channel Home Chef by Anu. Today we are going to make homemade buns. From scratch I am going to show. So first we will see what the ingredients are. Maida 3.5 cups. Take a good brand. Then powdered sugar. Then crystal sugar or granulated sugar. Oil, refined oil. And milk. If you are allergic to milk or something, then you can take an egg. Water, then you need active yeast, then salt. First we need to activate the yeast. For that we have to take a 50 ml of lukewarm water. So for that I am going to just microwave it for a few seconds. Don't boil it. If it's too hot, then the yeast won't activate properly. Then into that I am going to add 2 teaspoons of yeast. Next is crystal sugar. Here I am adding 1 tablespoon. So as per your requirement for sugar, you can add or increase the sugar quantity. Now we have to just mix it well and keep it for 4 to 5 minutes for activating it. So that time we have to be very careful. Don't keep it for so long time, because it will smell like yeast once you bake the bread also. And if it's on very less time, then it won't make your dough rise. So the time has to be very correct, approximately 4 to 5 minutes. Then in another bowl we are going to mix other ingredients. We'll first add 4 tablespoons of powdered sugar. So sugar quantity you can decide upon your taste, either increase or decrease, or if you want to replace it with honey also, it's okay. You can add 4 tablespoons of honey. Then refined oil, that also 5 tablespoons. Take a good brand of sunflower oil, or whichever oil you prefer, because this will give the flavor to the bread. If you use coconut oil, then bread will have a coconut oil flavor, or if you use butter, then it will give a butter flavor. So here I used refined sunflower oil. Now next is salt. Here I am going to put 1.5 teaspoon of salt. So next is water, that is 50 ml of water I am adding. It should be at room temperature. Now mix the entire thing properly. By the time our yeast will be ready, keep this aside, and now take out the flour bowl. Then we'll see the yeast now. See this, it's ready. The yeast is activated now. Now I am going to pour it into the flour. Then mix it well. Then next is our sugar oil mixture, that also add it and mix it well. Last is milk, 50 ml of milk. As I said, if you want, you can replace it with 1 egg. Now I am going to knead it with my hand. So now it mix it well. Now you can see it's very watery and it's very loose. Don't think the water is more, and don't put extra maida or flour into it, because it has to be in this consistency. If it's very tight, then once the bread is baked, it will be very dense and it won't be soft. For a soft bread, this dough has to be in this consistency. So it is very sticky and very loose, and as you can see, but it's the way it has to be. Okay, now our mixing is over. Now next is our kneading. So for that I put some maida onto the countertop. Now I am going to shift this dough to the countertop. So now I am just putting some extra maida into this, maybe a teaspoon of maida into it, and clear the excess, the sticky part from the bowl. Now next important step that we are going to do is kneading. So now I am going to knead it. So as you can see, I am just sliding it with my bottom of the palm like this. Put some extra maida on the side, so that when it's too sticky, you can just dip your palm into it and then continue this kneading. It's like sliding. So the time is approximately 20 minutes, and the result what we have to get is, like, we should get a gluten layer. That is, if you just pull out a small portion from this dough, it should form like a membrane. It won't tear, it should form like a membrane. That I will show you. So now I am just continuing it. So as I said, it may take 20 to 40 minutes depending upon the gluten formation. So the factors that influence the gluten formation are the climate of your area and also your body temperature. So we have to do it like this. Press it like this. Continue kneading. See, now our dough is almost done. I'll show you the membrane. Takes me around 20 to 30 minutes. Wait, I'll show this. Now I'm going to pull it a piece of it and just doing like this. See, now my dough is not breaking, it's just forming a membrane. So now the gluten layer is formed and my dough is ready. Now I'm going to just shape it and take the bowl and dust with some flour so that it won't stick. Now we are going to keep it for first rising. So the dough has to double its size. That's the aim. So press down it properly so that the air can escape, and flatten it like this. Okay, now our dough is ready for the first doubling. Okay, now take a wet cloth and cover it. You can see the size. It has to be doubled, not more than that. So now I just cover it with damp cloth. Now my atta will double. See, it's double. Don't keep for long time, because as I said, if the time is more, it will smell like yeast, and if it's not risen properly, then your bread won't come out well. Now I am going to press down the air bubbles inside this and flatten it again. Now gently keep the dough out of the bowl to the platform and press it down gently to escape the air bubbles. Do it gently. Okay, press it like this and make it into a thin layer. Next process is shaping the bun. For that I am going to cut it into square piece. Never tear the dough because it will damage your gluten layers. As a result, your buns won't form properly. So I am going to cut that. You can use knife, pizza cutter or bread cutter or anything. So again I am going to press it. See, you can see air bubbles inside this. I want to release those air bubbles. So press it gently and you can make any shape like dinner rolls, notes or anything. Now here I am going to make the normal bun shape. So gently fold in from the sides and make it into a bun shape. So as you can see, my first bun is almost ready. See, you have to make sure your all the buns in the tray is of same size, because if it's small and big, their cooking time will be different. So approximately 60 grams is a normal bun size, and keep this buns in a buttered pan. This has to be lined with butter so that what gets stick after the baking, and keep enough space. So I'm going to shape all my buns and keep it in the tray. So I placed all my buns in the tray. Now I'm going to keep it for second doubling. Cover it with a wet cloth and keep it for doubling. By the time we can make the egg wash. Egg wash, combine 1 egg with 1 tablespoon of powdered sugar. Mix it well and up. See, I got my egg wash and I put my oven for preheating. Now I'm going to brush the egg wash on top of the buns. So you can see my buns are doubled in their size. I want to gently apply the egg wash on top of this, and I'm going to put some sesame seeds on top. These are all optional. If you don't want it, you can skip the sesame seed. Now I am going to bake my buns. It's a preheated oven for 10 minutes. Now I'm going to keep it for 15 minutes. So usually bun size is around 60 grams. See, my buns are ready now. Apply some butter on top and keep again for resting. Now I got a fluffy bun. You can go. Please try and see. It's very, very tasty and healthy and very easy to make. If you like my channel, please subscribe and like my channel. Thank you.